Hello guys, so welcome to the second video in this series of question 1 from Gauteng. It's 2024 June exam. So we're gonna be doing 1.2 in the first video. If you didn't watch it, we did 1.1 solve for x. Then also this one is solve for x, but now we're gonna focus on 1.2 of question 1 from this question paper to next exam grade 12 2024. So please, before you watch the video, please click the subscribe and also like, so that every student must be recommended this video in order for them to benefit too. So let's do. So that the question there on top 1.2, they gave us the equation, which is root of x minus 2 equals to 4 minus x. So the first question 1.2.1, they say without solving for x, let's show that the solution lies in the interval x greater or equal to 2 but less or equal to 4. That's 2 marks. So I just want to tell you one thing about this question. When you are doing this question, it's always asked in this question in that solve for x that has a root. So don't look at the root, just take the numbers or the variables where there is x. For example, here you have to take my x minus 2, then equate it with 0, then come to the other side of the equal sign, 4 minus x, then you don't equate, my bad, you just x minus 2, because they said the first one you have to say greater, because the sign, so that the sign will change itself when it's less than. So you said x minus 2 is greater or equal to 0, then you come to the second one, because we always look for something positive. 4 minus x is greater or equal to 0. Then now that's why we will solve for this inequality, or we're looking for the solutions in our number line at which x lies, just to prove that. So let's do that together. Then we have this with the first one, which is x minus 2 is greater or equal to 0. So we're gonna do that first. So what's going to happen here, we're gonna transpose 2 and change the sign to positive. So it will be x greater or equal to 2. Or we come to the second one. This one is 4 minus x is greater or equal to 0. Then here we're gonna transpose or x and change the sign to positive. So x is less or equal to 4. But now let's put this in a formal way, because that one is not formal. So basically we're trying that we show that x is greater or equal to 2, that's it, but x is also less or greater than 4. So let's do the second question. So now from the equation they gave us, they said we must solve for x. Solve the equation. Solve the equation is like we solve for that equation. They didn't say solve for x, we solve for the equation. So for the equation, right hand side must be equal to left hand side. So that's what you have to know when also you given an equation with that root, and you have to solve for something like x. You have to keep that in mind, that the right hand side must be equal to left hand side. So in your solutions, you're gonna choose the one that gives you the equality in both sides. So let's come to that question. So it's root x minus 2, which is equal to 4 minus x. Then that's what they want us to solve. For this question, everything to be easy, you must eliminate the root first, so that you can be able to do anything else. So the first thing to do is to put the square root in both sides. So you know what we did here, put the square root of 2, we put to the power 2 in both sides, but in both sides, which is root x minus 2 to the power 2, and also 4 minus x all to the power 2, just to eliminate the square root, because this 2 and the square root will cancel each other. And also this side, which means this one, we can split it in two ways, because it is duplicated. That 2 multiplies it, so it's 4 minus x in all brackets, and multiply 4 minus x. Then we can just split that like that. Then here the root is eliminated by that to the power 2, by that exponent 2. Then the second one, we just split it, we open the product, because it's got a 2, so that means that those brackets multiplies itself twice. So what we should do here, we have to break the brackets. We have to calculate, or we have to solve for these brackets. Now we need to eliminate the brackets by multiplying these two products. So we're gonna drop this x minus 2 like this, but we're gonna say 4 minus 4 gives us 16. 4 minus 4 minus, or not is 4 minus 4, but it's 4 multiplied by 4, because these are the brackets. It's also like a multiplication. So it's 4 multiplied by 4, which gives you 16. It's 4 multiplied by negative x, which gives you negative x. It's negative x multiplied by 4, which gives you negative 4x. Then it's negative x multiplied by negative x, which gives you positive x squared, because negative multiplied by the negative is positive. Then x and x is x squared. So here we can just collect our like terms. So we drop that x minus 2 like that, then is equal to 16, doesn't have a like term. Then we got the negative 4x and negative 4x, which gives us negative 8x. Then we just drop that x squared because it doesn't have a like term. Then now we can take all our variables to the same side. So we transpose everything from the right hand side to the left hand side. So we got the negative x squared plus 8x minus 16. Then it just drop that x minus 2 is equal to 0. So here we also need to collect the like terms first before we do anything, which is we drop the x squared because negative x squared doesn't have a like term. Then positive 8x plus x, which gives us 9x. Then minus 16 minus 2, which gives us negative 18, which is equal to 0. Then you can see this is the standard of our quadratic equation. You can factorize it, or you can use a quadratic equation to find the value of x. But the easy and simple way is to use the quadratic equation. I just put here on this side under the question, x is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4x all divided by negative by positive 2a. So that's our quadratic equation. We're gonna use it to solve for x. So let's know we need a, b, and c in our quadratic equation. And a, which is according to our standard equation, is ax squared plus bx minus c. So anything, or this value here, which is this negative 1, is the value of a, and this 9, because it's bx, so it's 9 is the value of b, and negative 18 is the value of c. And take note that you don't just take the number but also the sign. Or c is negative 18, it's not 18. And also a is not positive 1 but rather negative 1, and b is positive 9 because 9 has a positive sign. So let's substitute to our equation. So we got that we substitute in the place of b we put 9, in the place of a we put negative 1, in the place of c it's negative 8. Then do the same, then put that in the calculator like that. Then firstly you put the positive sign, you got 3, x is equal to 3. Then the second one, puts the negative sign, you got x is equal to 6. So why now the 6 is rejected? So you can just prove this and put this in your calculator. Since they say you must solve the equation, so the left hand side must be equal to the right hand side. Then if you come back to our equation, which is square root of x minus 2 is equal to 4x. If we put 3 there, it's square root of 3 minus 2, which is equal to 4 minus 3. In the place of x, we're going to put 3. You can see in the square root of 3 minus 2, the square root of 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, and the square root of 1 is 1. And here it's 4 minus 3, because in that place of x we're going to put 3, and 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, which means when x is equal to 3, our equation balance. Left hand side is equal to right hand side, so 3 is the solution. So let's come to 6. If you say square root of 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So the square root of 6 minus 2 is equal to 2, and is equal to 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is equal to negative 2, which means that doesn't equate with each other. So we can't take that as the solution. So that's the reason we reject 6, because there's no solution in 6. So if you didn't watch the first video, we saw for x we did the inequality, and also we saw for x by they give us a quadratic and say we must run off the certain number of decimal places. So I'm gonna link the video top there. Please like, also subscribe and comment about the where you don't understand. Please also recommend your other students, your classmates, to the channel so that they can also get the knowledge about the software. I'm gonna keep doing these question one because that's where the marks you can get in mathematics, easy marks, the question one. That's why you can get all the marks before you go to other questions. So thanks for making this too far in this video, and also don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.